Every night, Suzy went on a secret date dressed exactly like her husband, Rick.
Rick, I can't wait to see you.
We'll meet soon. I'm on my way.
You're so nervous, as if we're doing it for the first time. This will make you feel more confident. The scent of strong man.
Suzy ensured that no one saw what she was doing with her husband's hot office girl. The meeting lasted until morning, but she was disappointed with the outcome.
Cheer up, boss. Next time you'll nail it.
Suzy managed to return before her husband woke up.
Rise and shine, honey. Come on.
Rick sensed the male perfume on his wife, and it looked like she didn't get any sleep that night. Upon acting on his suspicions, he found out that his beloved was cheating on him. Yet, he decided not to make a scene since he also had secrets of his own. That same day, Rick parked near the church instead of going to work.
Honey, can you talk now?
Sorry, dear. I'm at a business lunch with partners.
In reality, Rick was standing in line for a free meal. He chose not to tell his wife about being on the verge of bankruptcy, so he could pretend, even for a little while, that he was still financially successful. Rick just kept selling his expensive possessions one after another. With that money, he was able to pay his secretary's salary.
Please keep our little secret from Suzy.
Sure thing, boss. She doesn't suspect a thing. Don't worry. We'll get through this.
Rick only noticed that his high-end watch was missing once he was home. Maybe you took it off when you were washing your hands. Rick went over the whole day in his head and became suspicious of his secretary. What? Jennifer? No way! She wouldn't do it! Is that why you've been so down lately?
Why would I be down? Everything is fine. I'll buy a ton of watches just like it.
Rick didn't know that Suzy was already in possession of his timepiece, as well as all the less valuable things he forgot about. The following night, she transformed back into her husband. The crucial moment to carry out her secret plan had finally come. Sleep, sweetheart. Your business is in my reliable hands. That time around, Rick felt something, so he woke up in the middle of the night. Much to his surprise, the GPS showed that Suzy was at his office. He rushed to get his one and only suit. But instead, he found...
It's my watch.
Rick bitterly admitted that his wife had fallen out of love with him, which was why she decided to steal his things and run away with her lover. However, instead of Suzy, Rick saw himself inside the office. Still, he couldn't do anything. The secretary immediately kicked him out.
Shh! Don't bother.
Through the window, Rick watched Suzy talking to investors on his behalf. The same ones he didn't dare negotiate with for a whole year. To stop her from framing him, he broke into the office. Yet, it was too late. The conversations had come to an end.
We is ready to investment in your our project, and we is very touched that you learn Korean for us.
Eventually, Suzy confessed everything after taking off her mask. I realized a long time ago that you were hiding your problems from me.
Boss, I told her you've lost so much faith in yourself that you didn't even have the guts to talk to the investors.
Suzy watched as Rick played the quiet game and wasted away with each passing day. He pretended to be rich despite having a negative balance in his bank account.
Honey, you're just in time. Look what I got for you.
The Maldives? Honey, it's so expensive. That's when Suzy joined forces with Jennifer in order to help her husband.
You look just like the boss. Don't worry, everything will work out.
Every night, Suzy conducted negotiations with investors, as she spoke fluent and flawless Korean.
But why did you steal all my valuables, such as the watch?
So you wouldn't take them to a pawn shop. Rick was struck by the fact that Suzy even bought his cufflinks. Your grandfather and dad wore them, and you have to wear them too. Ultimately, Rick admitted that he was afraid of not keeping his wedding vows.
It is my responsibility to ensure our well-being. I just wanted you to never have to worry about money.
However, Suzy reminded Rick of her own vows. For better, for worse, for richer or for poorer, always be a reliable support. In the end, Rick realized that the value of a couple shines when one weakens and the other shares their strength. A relationship is a dance between two people.